Good day, everyone. For today, we will be discussing about ethics for professional teachers or the teacher in the profession. But before we proceed, let's talk about the Code of Ethics for professional teachers. The Code of Ethics for teachers is designed to protect the rights of students. It is important that teachers understand that when they get a teaching position, they are agreeing to follow the code of ethics. In everyday life, we are confronted with the challenges to do the right thing. When we are faced with professional decisions that seem to have ethical implications, there are conditions and provision of the code of ethics that will guide us to determine the best action. So for now, we have five visitors and they are going to explain the content of Article 4 and gave concrete example of how a teacher should portray in accordance to Article 4. So now let's start. Article 4, the teacher and the profession. So let's start with Section 1.
And every teacher shall actively help ensure that teaching is the noblest profession, shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as a noble calling. So, teacher or teaching is a noble profession. So, we all know that since we are a future educator. So, teachers are selfless, always ready to go to any extent to help their students. It gives a great feel of self-satisfaction to a teacher when they see their student achieve in life. So teaching is a very noble profession because it shapes the character and the future of every student, which soon we are going to do that with our students. So teacher provide knowledge and guidance. And teaching is one of the oldest and noblest services to the society in any culture. Agree? Do you
Yes,
agree, guys?
I agree
yes,
with
Yes.
and in addition with that is teaching is not just a job, but it's a
Yes.
calling,
Yes, it's a
right?
calling. Yes, right. You're right, Jessica. How about you, Teresa?
for me, there will be no other professionals if there is no teacher.
Yes, it's true. So let's proceed to section 2.
Section 2. Every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, shall make the best preparation for the career of teaching, and shall be at his best all times in the practice of his profession. So, to uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, a teacher needs to be consistent in his or her actions. If a teacher expects his or her student to live up to standards, then he or she must be the role model of this behavior as well. He or she must also be consistent in the following requirements placed on a teacher's interest that the teacher will exhibit high quality behavior. So therefore, a teacher needs
Yes.
to act the same way no matter what the situation is. And he or she needs to act ethically and in accordance with laws, policy, and best practices.
So now let's proceed to Section 3.
Okay, thank you so much, Mom Jessica. So, Section 3, every teacher shall participate in the Continuing Professional Education or CPE program of the Professional Regulation Commissions and shall pursue such other studies as will improve his efficiency, enhance the prestige of the profession, and strengthen his competence, virtues, and productivity in order to be nationally and internationally competitive. So CPD, previously known as CPE, Continuing Professional Education. Back then, it was changed January 1st, 2020 And CPD is about keeping yourself up to date in your chosen profession. So most professional associations requires their members to complete a certain amount of CPD each year. And CPD, it requires 30 hours in a year to ensure competency. So this can take the form of activities such as seminars or ongoing formal study or things like teaching, presenting, and mentoring. So, pursuing your higher education is in teaching will not just increase your next salary, but you will gain a deep understanding of different teaching methods and the satisfaction of impacting the lives of your students. So, to become a globally competitive teacher, an educational instructor must hone his or her skills for the global educational market. Thank
Let's
you so much.
proceed to section 4.
So thank you, Jessica. So section 4. Every teacher shall help, if duly authorized, to seek support for the school, but shall not make improper misrepresentation through personal advertisement and other questionable means. So this means that the teacher does not end up by just teaching for the students. So also the teacher seeks for I seeks for help in the development of the school, so such as fundraising activities during intramurals by printing some t-shirts for the students, and also for let the students watch movie with free snacks with a coupon in order to sustain financial funds. Then make sure that the teacher make sure that you will avoid corruptions and any other issues regarding or that can lessen the respect of the students or other people for you. So for example, make sure not to ask payments for the lecture papers that you have printed for your students. So that's all.
Well, thank you, Ms. Juan. Now let's proceed to section 5.
Okay, section 5, it is that every teacher shall use the teaching profession in a manner that makes it all dignified means for earning a decent living. So for example, earning a decent living, which is your daily and livelihood. Teacher must pursue the students to have a decent and earning living by livelihood, teaching how to make some native delicacies, and every teacher the must be a role model so that he can be able to show a meaningful way of living. For example, she must not show every student that he do gambling
Yes, you're right,
daily.
Mulu. So in addition with that, so the teacher shall not do any activities that will diminish the good perspective of everybody, like collecting money from the students, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so that will be all. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and have a good day.